carry it for a second.
Test. Test. Oh, that's the wrong mic.
Yes. Okay, I'm working again. Also, I did call you Garthe sometimes, and whoa, and your lovely wife also makes an effort to call you Garthe, I think. Yeah. I think I'm gonna start calling you Garthe when you're in big trouble, mister. Oh, now I'm gonna use your middle name. I'm gonna middle name you. No, we finished Wakajishi like the time before last. Hey, babe, what's up? So okay, we have to apologize because I said I'd get a play like a pro up, and I said that we would do a special live, like paywall live and then paywall. So we're gonna do that on the 20th. Somebody has been locked into the schedule, and his wife has been notified as well. Garth is on mute, but it says Garth's. Oh, it's a preview. Shoot. Okay, I don't know. So why does this work? I don't think this works either. No, I don't know why. Okay, so everything changed. Okay, so don't do that. We can hear that through the mic. Oh, I guess they can't hear it. Never mind. You're right. Okay, let's see if this works. No, that doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? I don't. Okay, let's fix this and then we'll start.
Nobody knows my real name.
Okay, that looks like it's working. I don't know what these settings mean, but try it again. Nope, it's not working. Is that?
Nope.
Oh wait. Okay, try it again.
And is
Okay,
Garth
that's working.
actually
It's
audible?
working.
Yay!
Okay, so
And there was
everyone
much rejoicing.
missed all the talk
Yay.
about how your real name is Garthe.
That's my real name. I was introducing myself as Garth Nelson, also sometimes known as Garthe Nelson. And my
So you
sister
like
just
saying
left with my
Garthe?
aunt and cousin. Had a whole week of being called Garthe.
Yep, Garthe is here.
Look,
Okay.
there's the whole conversation in a nutshell.
So let me get through the apologies real quick. You be quiet for a
Okay,
second.
quick apologies.
First of all, I'm sorry because everything on OBS changed, so I guess I didn't know how to use the new audio mixer. And now I know the difference between preview and active. So now we're all set for that. I know. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know what it's supposed to look like, kind of. Also, I'm sorry because I said I would get Play Like a Pro up, and I did not because I got like my first paid gig in like 4 months, and I had to prioritize
congratulations.
that. Yeah, I had to prioritize that income work over this sort of mostly volunteer work. But I do have episodes in the queue, so we will be getting them up. I apologize. Also, I apologize for Garth saying that he would come on the 13th and did not, and so I gave up on...
Sorry about that, everybody and Jen.
But, Garth, so we're gonna do it on the 20th. He's in big trouble. Mister's wife has also been notified and put on notice, and she did, by the way, ask if she should wake him up, because I'm sure I had like many notifications just showing up on the screen one after another, and phone calls and nothing. So,
oops.
On the 20th, we're going to do the E3 Select. We're going to call it, since we call this JPML Select, they call that JPML Select. So we're going to call that JPML Super Select or Premium Select or something. I don't know. Since you have to pay. Well, we can watch one for free, and then you have to pay for the games 2, 3, and 4. It's one of the normal paywall streams. So we'll call it Premium Select because you have to be a paid member to watch some of the streams. So, all right, sound okay to everybody? On the 20th, that's the 19th for all y'all, not for us. It's the 20th for Australia. For Australia, it's the 20th, and we're gonna do it at the normal instead of the normal like when we stream live times. Because usually when we stream live, it starts at 2 p.m. in Japan, but we're gonna do it at 10 a.m. on the 20th, and we're gonna do those every month because now that Shingo Hori has started at E3, his all his matches get streamed. So, we'll just do it every month. Yeah, we can't watch it live because we are also playing in E1, which is at the same time.
Well, that's a good point.
So we'll do it
but
on
yes, we can
some
watch
Mondays.
his meteoric rise from E3 all the way to A1 in a matter of, what do you think it'll take him? 2 years? 3 years?
Well, if he gets plus 200, he's going to go up to E1, where we will hopefully at least still be.
I think the faster thing is that he's just going to go straight to Tokusho League and probably win that and go straight to like...
Okay, but you don't understand how Tokusho League works now, right? So...
Oh, is it new?
There's 2 Tokusho Leagues. So if you move up from E3 to E1, you're in the lower Tokusho League, which means you only get... you can only go up to like C3 or C2 or something. You can't go all the way up. Then... So he'll start with that 200 and get to E1 and probably win the first Tokusho League and go up to whatever it is, D1 or C3 and then from there he can win Tokusho League again to jump up. Or he can just win some tournament. Like if you win Judansen, then you get shot up anyway and then you don't have to win Tokusho League. So
well, Judansen, that's a bit tougher, I think.
I think Judansen's like the most likely to win when you're a Shodan. You don't get all these. Okay, anyway, so we will follow Shingo Hori's path and watch him surpass us, and it will be fun. It'll be good times.
Good times.
Okay.
Also, as a note on the whole preview thing, like, if it's sound, how is it preview? Shouldn't it be like, it's just obviously counterintuitive to have something that's sound be called preview.
You should write him a letter. I encourage that you write them a letter. Okay, Vape's gonna watch after the fact. That's cool, Vape. You can watch after the fact. I mean, we'll still be doing like the live matches that we can do as well. So we'll have both times. We're gonna do this year. We're gonna do Masters at a 10 a.m. time in May, and we're gonna do E3, all the E3 ones at 10 a.m. times, and then we'll still be doing like the WRC League and WRCR League and Ranwan, all those at the 2 p.m. time. So hopefully we'll have lots of content over different times that everybody can enjoy some of. And of course, you have the VODs. So are we ready to go? We're watching the 3rd Ranwa today.
3rd Ranwa, all right.
We finished the 2nd Ranwa. Now it's time for Ranwa number 3. And I turned down the sound because now that we have sound preview, I can turn down the sound before we go live. I don't know if... Hey, Garth, talk.
And we have Saito Go.
Nope, doesn't work. Oh, it's working. It's working. No. Okay, good. No. Wait, no, it's not working. Wait.
Not working.
It is working. It's all good. Okay.
Yay. Commentating, we got Saito Go and Fujisaki Tomo. And doing the play-by-play, Aoi Yurika. I haven't seen them on this, in these. I guess we've seen Fujisaki, but I haven't seen the other ones in that grouping yet.
You got much quieter.
All right. I'm much quieter. Did
Oh
I
yeah.
touch something?
No, no. Don't worry about it. This is all me.
Scooby's being really needy. All right, and we get the players already seated. And I guess, are they introducing them here or
Yep.
introducing them without their names? You can see that this is the 30 through 50-year-olds. Hey, there's a North Kanto player who I think may not be playing this season in North Kanto. At least he wasn't there on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm not either.
2 missing North Kanto players in this stream. All right, so he's the only one I know. I believe his name is Arai, the North Kanto guy. And they aren't really giving us everybody's names as we get in here.
I'm
Although I
sure
guess you
they're
probably have
giving.
them all queued up, right?
I'm sure they're giving the names. There we go.
You can see how they advanced.
Arai, Kawasaki, Kodama, and Yazaki.
All right, we've got a. Oops,
That screen is
I
always
missed you.
so short.
So what?
It's always
Oh
that
yeah.
that screen's always so short. I feel like we saw
Just like
Kodama recent. Oh, I think Kodama is playing in the Saikyo's team battle, I believe. Which we're streaming on the WRC channel. There's so much Mahjong with English commentary that y'all can watch. So much.
it's practically endless.
It kind of is. I mean, this week we would have had 5 streams, but four.
Somebody.
Next week we'll have 4. I mean, like 4 streams a week is kind of almost endless.
Yeah, you got to be a little more careful coming home from North Kanto.
Look at this overlay.
Oh wow, that's different, isn't it?
Yeah, that doesn't even exist anymore as the overlay. So this is a
yeah. It's a one-time thing, and they like, all right, enough of that. For some reason. Dora is Cupine. The first Oya is Kodama. Kodama? Jidama? Kodama.
Kodama, I introduced them a second ago for you.
Well, I did feel like I heard that, but that's not. Isn't that Ikuji no Ji?
It's
that
also like
Iku?
Shonika no Nien. Is I don't know if you know this, but sometimes kanjis can be read in different ways depending on the word.
Yeah. I sort of know that. I studied it. I knew it at one point. All right, I like the at least the Sanonko possibility here, and possibly Suonko happening. Oh no! There was already one Epine on the board. He threw that.
Hey,
It comes
Melodic.
immediately, boy.
Mahjong sees no end and waits for no one. Yeah, true.
Mahjong is eternal. Oh, not quite. The bamboos we were looking for still Ishanten. And get rid of Dora Suji. Small outside hand forming for Kawasaki. Kodama got that Dora off to the side by itself. Can he get the 8 of dots to complete a run? Oh, another Dora.
So we have some extra editing to do for these names. So thanks for covering things, Garth, while I do that.
Oh, okay, yes. Really excited about Yasaki. Is that his name? Yasaki?
Yeah, Zaki.
Kawasaki and Yasaki.
I just put it on the screen.
Oh, there it is, yeah. So nearly fast at reading. And still no Tempai for Yazaki. Reeling from that E-pin drop. Oh, here this fills in a nice gap for Arai. Well, this is going to be difficult. All right, now we have the Sanchoku, the 789 possibility. if he's going to try to, all right, so he does get rid of that Dora. That was going to be kind of in the way if he was really committed to trying to use both Dora. Oh, not the Monza we were looking for. Oh, no. Well, then he'd be waiting for the Dora indicator. Perhaps not that big a loss. We happen to know that there are not very many Popines still available. Oh, I missed that Tempai. Alright, with a quick Tempai, sneaks off with a few points. Jenn is still working on getting the
They're
second
almost
half of the names up, I guess. Yeah.
They're almost there, but the overlay
Still,
disappeared, so I have
yes.
to
I
I have
have
to
to remember
wait for a second.
Arai and, oh, I forget Arai's first name or
You
given
never
name.
knew it. You didn't forget it. It's Shunichi. Shunichi.
Junichi.
Shun.
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 Shun. Yep, didn't know that.
I know.
All right, and Kawasaki. The dealer moves on to Yazaki. Ooh, we have a nice nice start for a hand here for Kodama. There's another pair for Yazaki. Arai-san. Starting off with just a few points. Would like to extend his run into his turn as dealer.
Can you read Kawasaki's first name?
Kawasaki, something no? Something A.
It can be read as no. It can also be read as something else.
Kazu.
Your go-to is just Kazu.
It's like half Japanese names, isn't it?
I guess, yeah, it could be. I don't actually know.
That's...
I'm guessing Yoshiyuki, but I will find it.
Oh, okay.
Could
You
be.
were really asking.
Well, I mean, I was
Thought it
curious
best.
if you knew, but I don't actually know.
Yazaki trying to figure out what to do with an extra block, and he's going for 7 pairs. Chooses to keep the extra block and
but
go for an even extra block.
He's also not in JPML anymore, so we'll say that Y is good enough. There's an article about why he quit being a pro.
Oh, wow. Interesting story. Possible Sanshoku for Arai.
There we go.
Could be worth major points because it would also include the Dora.
Kodama's bigger than everyone else.
Kodama finally gets to E shunt end after having a really nice start to the hand. Zaki's going to move towards an inside hand. Drops from the 9. Or from the 9 of cracks, I believe that was. And here's another pair. He's looking to use the Dora if he can get another Dora. 3 of cracks being right next to the Dora. Still no Tempai for Arai. It was interesting. That was, I think, Kodama not taking Tempai. Had the 2 pairs weight. Kawasaki's already thrown the 9, I think, so he had the, would have been a free 10 situation for him. Still no Tempai for Arai. Feel like Kawasaki might be leaning towards giving up. All right, this is 1 away from ready. Peiko is a possibility for larger points. Here's another pair for Kawasaki, doesn't need it. Still no Tempai for Kodama. Ooh, Dora getting in the way for Yazaki. And that's the Dora that, of course, Arai wanted over here. Another pair for Kawasaki. Still no Tenpai for Kodama. Everybody's hands have really slowed down for like the second row of draws and discards. Another pair for Kawasaki. The answer for this hand. And here's Tenpai again for Kodama. He won't reach. There's no Yaku. Here's Tenpai for Yazaki, and he will wait quietly. But I takes Tenpai and can only win off the 4 of bamboos. That'll be Tanyao and Sanchoku. But instead, Kodama draws his winner. No Yaku. He needed to draw it. He needed to draw it himself if he was going to get it, and he did. The combination of chi there sent him his winner. And we've had 2 quick turns as dealer. Dealer moves on to Arai.
Do you want to hear the reasons that Kawasaki quit being a pro?
Well, that sounds interesting. Yes.
Number 1 was a decrease in motivation.
He lost his motivation.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Then work, home, money, and also says he was kicked out. I don't know how true that is.
Yes, lead with the work, home, money, and then eventually the possible real reason at the end.
This is why it's really good, you guys, that no one really understands English and everything. You get the tea. You get the tea, y'all, because nobody's gonna be like, "Don't talk about that," because they don't really. First of all, they don't watch. Second of all, there are certain things that we cannot say, but it's all right, I think.
Yeah. Wonder what the whole story is. No pawn from Arai with the Q-peen. Wasn't that Q-peen? Oh, sorry, wrong thing. All right. Not a lot happening for Yazaki. Arai's hand kind of slowing down. Okay, through that was that different thing. But he'd thrown the 9 of dots. Like Arai will be pawning or cheating or whatever he can to keep his hand moving along. Not a lot of value in anybody's hands here. We haven't had a situation where we can confirm it yet, but do we think 789? I bet he's thinking about the 789 Samtrick. The Atama, his pair isn't decided yet. If he gets the 9 of bamboos, he could start moving to that Sanchoku. This is going to be A rules, right? You think?
This is A rules, yes.
All right.
I'm also like looking to see how he got kicked
out. All right. And he gives up on Sanchoku. He'll keep those 2 open-ended weights. Instead of the less open and very specifically waiting for Papin Sanchoku. And also specifically Kyuso. Also, this allows for using Dora and perhaps another Dora if you could get to Tenpai that way. And that's Tenpai for Kodama. I think he's waiting for the 4 of cracks. It was a gut shot 4. Here's a Dora for Arai. Very in the way. Still no Tenpai for Kawasaki. 4 of dots it is he's waiting for. gut shot, and he does have the open-ended. He has the not open-ended. He has the whatchamacallit, inside hand. That is a Yaku. Kodama can win off of anybody's discards. Here comes Dora. That might slow some people down. Osaki throws from what could be his pair. Still missing a pair. No. Still not quite Tempai for Arai. Still no win for Kodama. I think Yazaki is just trying to give up at this point.
He didn't get into the reason why he was booted out. But I think he wasn't booted out. He just like felt bad that he had to play mahjong on all of his days off, and his he's got a little kid, so he's got to spend time with the family and not give all the work to the mom on the days off. All right, win for Kodama.
Good story. Kodama gets another win. That's 2 in a row. He draws his own winner. Not huge hands, but it keeps the dealer moving along. Doesn't allow anybody else to build up a lead.
All right, and I'm done making Garth do all the work. Oh, there's like another one going on behind, huh? Gotta.
Somehow I've done all the work that Jenn managed to get OBS working while I did all the work. Yeah. That's not true. All right, now Kawasaki gets his first shot at dealer for this game. Dora is the 2 of dots. We have a nice starting hand for Arai. Ooh, and this fills in a gap that uses the Dora for Kawasaki.
Alright, keeps a 6 floater. Yes. Gets rid of some. It's keeping that 1 pin only because the 2 pin is Dora. I think because
yes,
it's kind of useless otherwise.
Yeah, Yasaki's had some not very great hands to start with so far. When will he throw that door? Not yet. Not yet. Letting go of the door indicator. Oh, this allows for another open-ended run for Arai. Kosaki commits to the 2 of cracks, I think, as his pair.
Ooh, nice fill-in for Yazaki. Possible twin sequence. 2, 3, 4 in the Sozu. The BAMs.
There's a pair, and that's 1 away from ready. All right, quick moving hand. There's another. That really extends the Pinzu, and it was Dora. Oh my god.
Wait, finally.
There's a ghost.
What?
There's a ghost in our kitchen.
What?
Our Costco. Our Costco garbage can, like our garbage can, sometimes just randomly opens. Like it has a button that you're supposed to be able to push, and it wasn't working this morning, and now it's opened all by itself, unless somebody has snuck into the kitchen through the window.
Neat. We saw Yazaki finally to get rid of that door indicator. I mean, if it's not a scary ghost, I don't see an issue. Opening doors is not scary. But 3-sided
It is a little freaky.
Where is the pair? Oh, it's not going to go for any 3-sided anything's locking in the 3 mon, the 3 crag as the pair.
Here we have a possible pair or gut shot filled in, hopefully, to end up with the open-ended weight.
And reach and Senpai and reach for Arai, waiting for the 1-4 pin. And chasing reach from Kawasaki with the Shabo weight.
And interestingly, it's a surprisingly thin weight. So we saw a lot of the Dora indicators come out already.
Yeah, we can see 3 on the
And
board.
2 of the 4s, yeah. And there's 3 4s in other people's hands. So, including 1 in his hand. So, I think he's drawing to 1 4.
And that's Tenpai for Kodama as well. I think we see another chase. There it is. Waiting for the 1 4 crack.
And I
Sumo.
feel like he has the best weight of all of them. Here is not Tenpai because he doesn't have a pair.
Yeah, but Yazaki is
Oh, he
just
does
like,
have a pair. Yeah, he has a pair. Yeah. Sorry.
he has a pair because he locked that in. That 2 would have filled in the 2 5 8 3-sided weight if he had kept that 7, and then it would have been Tenpai waiting for like 1 4 so or something. But and then that would have been Tsumo.
Oh,
But that's retrospective.
yes, we get to say it now because we weren't there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Making the decision when it
I don't know
mattered.
if it was like just to guarantee. I mean, there's not that many 1 4 so's out left, I guess, anyway. There's 3
Oh,
out.
wow. And the last 4 of dots.
And that's the more
Ouch.
expensive side, too. Neat
That
Tanyo
was,
Dora.
I
Pinfu.
think it might have been the only side that was still available.
there's
So
a
a
one.
lucky break. Yeah.
There was a 1 being
There
in
was one.
someone's hand.
There was still one more. Okay.
Well, it was in someone's hand,
Yeah,
so it's not
There was
like
a someone's hand. Yeah.
it wasn't like he knew that it was
Uh,
gone, or anyone else knew that it was
right.
gone. Only the person who had it knew it was gone.
Yeah. So our eye catches a break. It gets Mangan there, right? Mintampin Dora. Mangan-ish. Since this is A rules, and it'll actually only be 7,700. And we are already through the East round. So this is not double East for Kodama, though I would suspect he might pawn if he gets a chance. Although, here's 2 value tile pairs and at least one other pair. Could see some value in Arai's hand. Interesting to see how quickly he pawns when he gets the chance. Will he start moving towards a flush? He's got 2 open-ended runs, 2 open-ended blocks in the Manzu, plus the 2 pairs of value tiles. Certainly could be Jama. What to do here? Still kind of hedging the half flush, I think. Perhaps even hedging all pairs or Toy Toy. Still a lot of possibilities. Doesn't have to commit to anything quite yet. Oh, ouch. Fills in a gap for Kodama. Possible double run, I think, there. Yazaki struggling to get any traction. Not a lot of really useful, pretty hands so far. But still 1 turn as dealer to go. And he's not losing as much as Kawasaki. That completes a run for Yazaki. All right, some progress. This fills in a gap for Kawasaki. But now he needs to fill it in again.
That's interesting. It's like the 9 right here is so in the way. It's
All right, here's
from
that
this
first
hand.
pawn.
Like, look. Oh, okay. That's fine. It's not in the way anymore.
Yeah.
It's
Nice
not in the way,
timed.
but I still don't like that 2 4 6 dropping the 6. Like, I know it can be all pairs, but to me it looks like you have a twin sequence there. You have the 2 4 6 double gutty. I would have rather kept the 6 mon over the north, I think. Personally.
Let's see how it works out. Perhaps still thinking about Sanchoku Kodama. And here we have the fork in the road. What does Arai want to do? Does he want to go for the... No, it's not quite a fork. He saw a fork and he took it to go with the old Yogi Berra commentary. He can still go for the all pairs. I'm sorry, not all pairs, all triples. And there is still, all right, all triples it is. Or possibly using Dora. Interesting to see what weight he goes for here if he has the option of the open-ended Monzu weight. That is Tempai for Yazaki, but not the ideal weight. No other value and not Sunshoker. Does he try to take a long way around to Sunshoker? Not a lot of great draws to get to a good weight for Sunshoker. The best, I guess, would be 5 of cracks. So for the moment, not taking Sunshoker, or not taking Tempai. You're still committing to the all triples. Still no Tempai for Kodama. His turn as dealer.
Hi, kid.
Oh, jeez.
Welcome, welcome.
So Yazaki's thrown
Hey,
the
dude.
5 of bamboos already.
Also, hi, dude.
Hey,
Why is
dude.
this game so mean? Yeah, the game is very mean. That's why I
The
ignore
gods
it
are
usually.
unkind.
Alright,
Another
finally.
pair.
Finally, that hand is one away. I still think it would have been better as a not all pairs hand.
Oh my gosh, there's the 5 I was talking about. So he gets the ideal draw, really, for Sanshoku, because he can still win on the 7. Actually, the 7's like unlikely to be coming out, so most likely is going to be his Takame, the
That's
expensive
Tempai.
version.
Tempai reach with the 3-so and waiting for the red dragon for Kawasaki. Has 2 pairs in that all pairs hand. So finally got to Tempai after not listening to Jenn, disliking all pairs.
Oh, Dora, that's got to feel a little bit like, oh, phew, safe. All right, without a lot of safe tiles to throw. And there is one tune out in the world. Where will it go?
There's
That
a
was the 6.
6. That's the more expensive side. This is
That's the
A rolls.
expensive one.
Yeah. It's A rolls, so you really need that expensive side. I think it's still only 5,200, right?
5,200, yeah, because there was no Ping Fu and no Tan Yao. But some very much needed points for Yazaki. But coming at the expense of poor Kawasaki. Wasn't that Kawasaki?
Yazaki winning from Kawasaki.
I think it was Kawasaki who had reached, right? So that's why he had to throw that 6. I believe, yes. Kawasaki continues to dive further and further into last place. Currently the only player negative. That is going to hurt in this first game.
Oh, Kip discovered Ishanten Jikoku today. Or recently, not today.
This completes a run, which is hard to see because he hasn't sorted his tiles completely.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's easy for everybody to see.
We do call it like Ishanten Hell in English, or Ishan went away. Kawasaki wasn't using those points anyway. I was watching A-Team, and I remember that was a movie that I actually went to the theater with Garth to watch, the A-Team. And
the A-Team?
Yeah, and there's a point when Baracus like wakes up from his sedation and says, "Tell me we're not on the plane anymore," and they say, "Yeah, we're not on the plane anymore," because they're in a tank like falling from the plane. I just thought of that. I don't know. That's very random.
That is pretty random. I was trying to figure out what the connection was.
It just
All
popped
right.
into my head, and also Kawasaki wasn't using those points anyways. Another clever thing that I think is the same sort of humor.
Crossroads of cleverness. All right, Yazaki. I'd like to capitalize. Is this? I think there's some Kokshi, somewhat half-ass. Oh, can we say that? A bit of a thought towards Kokshi, and I guess there's not really much else to work with in that hand for Kodama, so he's probably hedging for being able to
I
give up
mean,
easily.
yeah, the problem is the West discard is the first discard because he doesn't have another West in his hand.
Oh, he
So
discovered West. Oh,
yeah, that's gonna be painful, I think.
ouch. So maybe he's just giving up, or perhaps thinking, well, maybe
Yeah,
if I get some
sometimes,
pairs, I can go for.
yeah, the
Yeah.
West could come back.
Nope. Nope.
Well, he
He's
has
not
another
picking him up.
9. He has another 9 dot. That's fine. He doesn't have another West. That's a problem.
I was thinking he might be switching towards pairs, but now I think he's going to be
Uh,
switching towards just giving up. So for pretty much more than half of this game, I think the Dorda has been the two of cracks. Arai has points, but doesn't feel like he needs to push at this point. He has another turn as dealer. We are still early. I think we'll see him giving up. Kawasaki, either winner is actually going to be worth the same. Dorda, of course, is +1, but Ipeco is also +1. So there isn't really a Takame. Which is good because there aren't really many Dorda to be drawn anyway. Kawasaki looking to claw back a few points for his last turn as dealer. Give himself a shot at least to bring somebody else down to negative territory with him. Raisan commits to giving up. This also looks like oh, sorry, this is I'm confusing my Zakis.
I
Yazaki
thought
is
you said also like Kazaki at some point, and
oh,
just making up
just put them
new.
together.
Yeah, we're just making up new Zakis and Sakis, and secretly,
Oh,
I'm
confusing.
also a Zaki, but
Oh yeah,
I haven't
big secret.
publicly said what kind of Zaki I am. One of them.
One of the Zakis.
Yeah.
Another pair for Kodama, but I think he's just given up. And in fact, pretty much everybody's given up. So this is most likely to end in a draw.
Ah, because their names
Here's
aren't
another
on the table
pair.
anymore. That's true. I feel like that's added back later, but maybe not. No, I think it is. I think it is
Yeah.
added back later. This is the
Yeah, this
experimental phase. Look at this overlay.
yeah. Well, the table is obviously different too then because it doesn't have those slots for people's names.
Or the the magnets with north, south,
Yeah.
west that you have to pass around, like the hot potato.
Which was always a little bit annoying.
Today we have Kodama Zaki, Arai Zaki, and Kawasaki Zaki. Our chat is so clever.
Yeah.
Thank you, chat.
Gotta take notes. There's one of the fives that Yazaki wants, so fewer and fewer tiles for him to draw. Another pair for Arai, but it's way too late to be pushing. And can he get the last five? Can he get it? Last five? No. So Yazaki finishes as the only player Tenpai. He will continue as dealer. And that actually brings him a little bit closer to, well, yes, obviously it brings him a little bit closer. But actually quite close to first place. 4,000 point swing. I think he's going to be 1 or 2,000 points out of first place right now.
So you have the same. There's the no. That's the no reading. Konosuke.
Ah.
And then in Kawasaki, I think it's Yuki. Yoshiyuki.
Ooh, some interesting starting hands here. So we've got a completed triple and a couple pairs in Arai's hand. One of those pairs being a pair of Souths, and he is in the South seat. So some nice value possible. Oh, and that's the Dora too. Oh, Arai with a nice starting hand. But also, we've got all of these Mons over here. Can he get to a half or even full flush? Oh, wait, why did I think that was Dora? What did I look at that made me think that was Dora? Doesn't that look like, it really looks like Tom.
Yeah, I think.
That's Dora.
Pretty sure the door is south here and
Oh.
not too much.
So have they just left up Dam 1 as the Dora indicator, or as the Dora all this time, and has it been the actual Dora? Because it has seemed like it's been the two of cracks for most of this game. And I am just now noticing that, yes,
It's
the
definitely the
Dora is.
south right now.
Yeah.
The special
Oh,
guest
there they got it.
Yes, the Las Vegas event, President Moriyama will be playing.
Tenpai.
He will be playing.
Yeah. No, it's not quite Tenpai.
It
When he starts moving towards the half flush.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it could have been Tenpai, but I think that's moving towards a full flush.
Or a full flush, yes.
Yeah, not even a half flush.
He wants points.
And
can Chi
and I think it's nice because it's definitely a camouflaged flush. It's not clear that that's a flush. Extravagant nail polish to tell them apart, like Sankei Shimbun Cup. I will suggest that to somebody. Nobody's gonna listen, but I'll suggest it for sure. That's pretty camouflage. It might be like, oh, you discard 3 in a row, so it looks more like it's moving towards a flush, but it was camouflaged really well before that.
Kawasaki really hoping for a 5-6-7 Sanshoku. Kodama just hoping for Tenpai to escape with a few points.
Garth needs some sleep. Is that true, Garth?
I do.
Somebody said.
I did miss, first of all, the fact that the Dora was not right for perhaps a while. I really wonder if that had been just a mistake for a while.
I don't think it was that long.
Because it seemed like down 1 had been the Dora for half of the game. Gonna get a Chi here. Still 1 away from ready. Not a completely obvious. Ooh.
So it's definitely the Dora for South 2. Or for the first South 2.
Oh, okay.
All right, maybe now we're in the second South 2, and it's South.
Oh, ouch. So that would have really cut down on the value of that hand. Oh, this is not Tenpai because he threw the 8 of dots.
And in South 1, it was the 9 crack, not the 2 crack. So thank you. I don't know which direction you're imagining things in, but it's the wrong direction.
Oh. Whoopsie. How is Arai going to get to Tenpai?
He needs a pawn, but that's South is really hard to pawn.
Kawasaki is not going to let go of South unless he gets to Tenpai.
There are no more 7s left. And so maybe a 5-8 Chi, but I see 1, 2, 3.
That's Tenpai for Yazaki.
4.
And let me say, ooh.
Wait, why didn't...
143.
He needs that 8 back. That's the answer.
143 here. And I think, like you said, that the flush is a little bit camouflaged. I wonder how dangerous people realize Monzo are. Where is the one of cracks? Yazaki trying to pretend like he's thinking about, what should I do with this 3 of bamboos? There's one of the 3s. Oh, this could be disaster for Kawasaki. He's not going to throw door. Oh, and he gives up. Very well timed giving up.
I don't know why I discarded that 8. The 8 dot.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mystery for me too.
And there's Tempai again.
Well, it's just
and see,
Tempai.
that could have been a better... It could have been a 6-9 weight.
The thing is, I think he pawned the one of bamboos earlier, and so he really needed. I think he was really hoping for
For triples.
Toy Toy. Yeah.
Don't do that, kids.
So if the last Dorda goes to Yazaki, I think he's going to throw it. Oh, we could actually switch to Dorda Tanki, huh?
Yeah, I'm just thinking for Arai, like, you gotta take the Tempai with that 7. Oh, and the green dragon comes out later. But you gotta take the Tempai and then hope that you win with the South. And if you get the Toy Toy Tempai later, then that's fine. But
yeah, like another 6 or another 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he did get. I think it, as it turns out, it was the same result.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
Because you're missing out on a win if the South comes out, right?
Yeah, that would have been a large tragedy.
So it's probably not going to come out, or if you draw it, that's going to be disaster. I think you got to at least take the Tempai when you have a chance at winning. But if you have no Yaku, then I understand. But I think a backdoor Yaku is enough to at least take the Tempai.
There's a completed run for Yazaki. Also uses Dorda, and here's a bunch of outside tiles.
And rejects
for Arai.
open-ended with the Dora.
Yeah.
What?
Sort of indicates he's going for Kokshi, or at least kind of folding right away.
Kokshi. Guess
he is in the lead.
4 away. Now it's 3 away. Okay.
Now it's 3 away. Yeah.
But still, that's my argument. But still, yeah, but still.
So here's the crossroads.
No,
what? No. All right.
I don't know. I think if you got rid of the 5 and the 6, then you're committed. Like, this is a Chuta-Hampa play, in my opinion. I'm sorry. I'm really being judgmental on this table that I did not make this final table that I was not on after I've probably lost in the first qualifying round. But still. Yeah, but still.
Oh, no. How much of Kokshi will we see now that he's thrown in the Kokshi towel? Ooh, is that one away from ready for Kawasaki?
Jenn not advocating for Kokshi. No, I'm definitely advocating for Kokshi.
Oh no!
See, like the East.
Oh, that was already
discard.
Yeah, so that.
Yeah, it's the first.
It came back.
Discard that I am frustrated with.
Yeah, I feel like what's happened here is that he's just given. Kawasaki gets his winner. So Kawasaki looking for a path to drawing at least one more player down to negative points. This is his last turn as dealer. Not quite yet.
Arai is going to be dealer first, yeah. Don't let people cut in front of you for the dealer turn. I had like 3 people cut in front of me at the doctor last week.
What?
Isn't it weird? Like,
How does that even happen?
Um,
Like
people thinking that foreigners are just standing around as decoration and not lined up. I don't know.
huh.
It was a special time, special
Like
experience, and I ended up just saying, "I'm waiting in line." And
yeah,
then the
like
only like
you can
nice lady was like, "Oh, yeah, sorry. Oops." The other
like
lady was just like ignoring me. Sorry, go ahead.
when you come in, don't you put your uh my number card into the thing and then
I
instantly
don't
you're
have
in
a my
line
number
ahead of
card.
people?
I'm never gonna have a my number card. I'm 100% against my number cards. But it was the lady in front of me was going over to the my number machine to scan it or whatever. And I was waiting for her to come back. And since there was space at the desk, another lady just swooped in onto the desk. And then the person behind the desk was like, um, I was like, just a second, I'll be right with you. And then instead of like going to the next person in line who was me, she went to the lady who swooped in at the desk.
Huh.
And no, I don't have a my number card. I'm not doing that. That's dumb
So
and
I mean
stupid. I'm never
have
gonna do it.
reasons. I understand reasons for this, but what are your reasons for anti-number carding?
It's just completely unnecessary. It's like so much. It takes so much time to get it issued, first of all, and there's no need for it. I have zero need for it. I have an insurance card, and I don't want to like put my insurance card with my driver's license and all that, like put them all together. So I can't justify getting one.
Okay. I
Plus,
wanted
they don't know how to
more
like.
more
Huh?
I wanted more anti-reasons that I could use at home because I feel like there's something wrong with it, but I can't quite
Well, I
say
mean,
exactly
also the
what's wrong.
government doesn't have any idea how to protect data,
I mean, that's
so
that's a good
making it
point.
more digital like that is really silly, in my opinion. They're really
There's another
bad at
pair
it.
for Harai.
Like, and it's
Uh,
not just Japan. The governments are really bad at protecting data.
but they just don't care. I mean, they don't want to spend money on it.
So yeah,
Ooh,
there's no my number card
creates a nicer run for Yazaki. Okay.
in our house. Sorry.
All right, looking for the right spot to get rid of Dora. Kawasaki really hoping for some magic to get to Sanchoku, but so I would imagine if he gets to Tenpai, he's gonna have Pinfu. He probably won't reach until he can get to Tanyao and possibly Sanchoku.
Hi, Brian. Also, welcome,
Oh,
welcome. Brian went to the doctor this morning as well. I
all
know what a my
right.
number. Okay, a my number card is it's an in.
Kind
So
of
we
like a
got
social security card.
yeah, but we already had social security numbers, and then they introduced like another like we're gonna give you a second social security number. It's
Really?
really
We had social security numbers?
yeah the Nenkin number. We had a Nenkin number
Oh,
already,
I
and
guess I would know what that was if I was paying mine.
so there was a Nenkin number, but now they decided to introduce a new, basically social security number, and it's called the individual number. And since we're in Japan, they call it the my number. Your number is not my number. My number is oh, but yeah,
Non-existent.
your number is also my number. No, I have a my number, and I can get the my number
Oh,
issued on my residence certificate and everything, and I have like the notification card that has it on it still. So and they've already digitalized the insurance cards anyway. But anyway, so they said you have to get a my number card, and nobody wanted to get it. So they said, okay, we'll give you like $100 if you get a my number card. And so that some people started to get it. And then they said, okay, we're gonna start like a my number point system, so you can earn my number points that you can switch for cash back. So it's like a weird credit card scheme now, as well.
hmm.
And then like Like, okay, we're gonna put all the health insurance
Wow,
cards
interesting.
on the My Number, and we're gonna put them on the My Number card, so you have to get one. Otherwise, you're not gonna get insurance cards anymore. You have to like go to the city office and apply for insurance certificates if you refuse to get a My Number card. And so instead, they now mail out the insurance certificates, which look exactly like the insurance card from before, but it says instead of insurance whatever proof, it says insurance certificate. Like they literally changed to
Oh,
kanji, and that's all. Nothing else changed.
interesting.
So
So everybody taking weird circuitous work routes to Tempai here. Arai with his first chi, I think it was a chi or pawn, but he does get to Tempai now, but that actually sent Tempai to Kawasaki. It continues not to be Tempai for Yazaki. We're almost to the end of the hand. There's Tempai. I don't think a Yaku. I forget what he cheated. Oh, just missing with the dots. Here we see most of the dots that Kawasaki wants. Oh, and here's the rest of them. So Kawasaki drawing very thin.
oh
And
dear.
all four players managed to finish Tempai.
No, dude, it's charming. It's charming. It's we don't need to roast. I think it's charming. It's styled too. It's fine. Plus, I'm sure, like he's been told. It's fine.
Have I been told something? I was putting on a shirt. Sorry.
Oh no. Just like talk about different hairstyles in the chat.
Uh, all right, Arlai will continue as dealer. Still just one continuance. Ooh, a nice starting hand for Kodama. Already 2 completed runs in the Sozu, one of them including the Dora.
Yeah, I'm so unhappy with Kawasaki's hand, personally. For the tournament, is
I
there a
do
dress
like.
code? Oh, for the tour? I don't know. I mean, I'd avoid
Ooh,
sunglasses.
this is one away from 7 pairs for Arai.
It was
I do
really
like.
funny on the stream the other day when Gemma was like, "Yeah, in Paris we should have all been wearing sunglasses." I, I
Oh yeah,
I couldn't
right.
stop laughing. It was really funny. Um,
Because of controversy.
yeah. Well, in Paris there was like a lot of sun shining into the venue.
Oh my god, it was so hot. Remember
Yeah,
that? Jeez.
it was pretty hot.
Well, so Kodama making an interesting move. They're getting rid of the 2 of dots pair. Maybe looking for the full straight. Now has the double gut shot, which he does not keep anyway. Can we get a 7th pair? Not yet. That completes a run for Kawasaki. Not really any value in the hand at the moment, and that he chose the right one.
I wonder
No Sanchoku. He chooses not to wait for Sanchoku.
what does it feel like to choose the right one?
Feels pretty good, I would imagine.
I can
Yeah,
only
that was
imagine.
interesting. Yeah, right. I guess he did have the extra wide acceptance for Sozu to get to possibly the full straight, or also using Dora. So maybe that's why he wanted to not take the The Ryan, the double gut shot. And he does manage to choose the right side of it.
Because like I choose the wrong side so often that I'm convinced the side that comes is based on which side I choose. Like this is a causal effect.
It does. Your decision affects the outcome.
Yes.
It sure feels like that sometimes, doesn't it?
Cause and effect. That's
All right. Perhaps starting to think about giving up. He is still in the lead. And this is a very point full hand. For Kodama. He could catch all the way up if he manages to draw his winner, and it's the expensive one.
the reason Jenn isn't Emlinger is because of the flow. Yep. Well, it's because I make the wrong decision. Yeah. I am because I'm destined to make the wrong decision.
So here in Yazaki's hand are 2 of the 6s that Kodama would like. That, of course, is the more expensive one. Here are 2 of the 9s. But the others are still available. Ooh, another pair. That is Tenpai, I think. I think that was Tenpai for Arai. Yazaki giving up.
Dude,
How does
just
he continue?
look at the mahjong tiles, and then like look at this.
Ooh. So he's waiting for the 7 of dots. There's no really good reason to think that that the 4 is safe, except he's got a little tiny bit of a kabe with the 5 of dots.
I think I just want so okay. I was actually I hate this because I was really gonna say I would go with the 1, so and he did, and now it just sounds like I said
I
it
heard
after
you
the
almost
fact.
saying it.
Yeah.
Right? As no, I think I heard it. Just man, and there's so in rapid fire, more of his 6/8s are coming out, and it's looking like this is going to end. Not coming out, going into other people's hands. So it's going to end as a draw, most likely here. And let's see, one more draw for Kodama to see if he can get one of the remaining 6s or 9s. Last chance. It shall not happen. Is somebody? Okay, yes. All right, so Kodama finishes as the only player Tenpai. And we will move to the final hand of this game. Kawasaki gets his shot as dealer to try to move somebody down into negative points.
You guys in the chat are so goofy. And also, I think, Brian, you can enjoy loose leaf tea and mahjong both together. You don't have to put... You can bring the loose leaf tea back to the front burner and... Actually, you can use whatever burner you want. It's going to boil the same, I think. So... You can drink tea while you play mahjong.
An interesting choice.
What is?
All right. The mahjong or loose leaf tea.
Loose leaf tea got put... deprioritized because of mahjong.
Kodama Tenpai waiting for the red dragon and east. a very quick tempi, would like to seal the deal with his positive points. And it's possible he could get to first place.
That's a nice fill in for Yazaki. I don't know. The hand is such a mess, actually.
He's got a Dorna just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Actually, sitting at the end of nowhere. 2 Dorna in Arai's hand, but not much else to work with here, except that the reach is so early that it's one of those situations where you might be thinking, all right, for the moment, I guess I'm going to kind of go for my hand since I don't really know what's safe.
That's all you can do on such an early reach. It's actually like worse for you to care about it, I think. Because you usually end up like missing out on something that you could have won.
Okay, actually, I think even if Konama draws the cheaper version, Tom, he still does manage to overtake Arai just barely with the 2 continuances on the board and the reach stick.
Kodama wins.
But it comes out from Kawasaki, and I think that's going to be just short of enough for him to get to. Oh no, I think by 100 points. Did he get to? I think he got to. I think he got to first by 100 points.
He definitely calculated that. He's better at calculating than Garthe.
Yeah. Well, I think also, I mean, even if he wasn't going to get first with the cheap version, I think he was going to reach there anyway. He had the first option. If he drew the oh wait, no, yeah, it was only 1,300 points, right? Yeah, not enough. 1,300, 2,300, 2,900. I don't think it was enough.
Well, we will see when we come back. We are going to take a break because I ran out of coffee.
All right, I need to refill my water.
I ran on
And we'll be
coffee
back.
and denial, and I'm out of coffee. Is a quote that I heard from. I just read that somebody made an NAAS. You know what? Software as a service. You've heard of that, right? SaaS.
Yes.
So they
Never really
created.
knew what it meant, but
They created no as a service. So it's just this. It only rejects you. Anything you ask, it will give you a negative response. He said one of the outputs is I run on coffee and coffee and denial, and I'm out of coffee. So that sounds appropriate right now.
Huh.
Today the turn 4 reach was a Mongon. Usually underestimate it. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, whenever the reach is early, generally it's better to ignore it. As long as you can. Once you can't ignore it anymore, like we have a lot of safe tiles, then you can go ahead and start folding. But when you don't have safe tiles, there's no reason to fold. It's actually like, I think, negative EV for you to fold. So we're gonna be right back. Don't go away. Don't go away. All right.
All right, muted. All right. Me too. I am. Oh yeah, sorry. Were you waiting for me? Sorry.
Here we go. Come back to the chat that's smearing me. Smearing me.
Smearing Jen. Uh-oh.
Somebody.
What did Jen do?
Somebody's saying that I actually like Chitoitsu.
Oh yeah.
That's a smear.
You know it's a real smear.
Jen backwards
do you?
is Chitoi lover.
Wow, did not know that.
If you spell Jen backwards, it spells Chitoi lover. You smearers.
Interesting.
And also, I intimidated everyone into staying, so nobody has left. Even though it took Garth a really long time to tell me he was back.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna get back to the game, or to the. We're going into game 2. I even have the overlay all correct. There we go.
Yeah, that was kind of an extended south round after kind of jetting through the east round. I don't think anybody extended their turn as dealer in the east round, but we did have some extended turns in the south round. I think we'll see Arai in the lead. He did manage to hold on since the winning tile was thrown by Kawasaki, who was looking to try to get some points, or at least maybe bring somebody else down into negative points. Kawasaki finishing as the only player.
Garth stays in the
Negative.
sensory deprivation chamber until he is needed. Garth is, like, a little known fact about Garth. He actually doesn't need a chamber. He is capable of depriving sensory all by himself. He just he never even notices that there are messages on his phone. Ever.
Yeah. Probably why people sometimes just think I'm nonsense.
Wait,
Nonsensical.
dude, they don't have Thai food in Brazil? I do not accept this.
What to do here, Yazaki?
It's not a question.
It's got the possible con.
I just saw a flush.
Yeah, but he got a gut shot to complete the run in the 6, 7, 8 cracks, which he does seem to be accepting. Still not conning.
No, this is a flush I was talking about, and there wasn't a gut shot filled in. Now there is. It's like you, willed it into existence. It was a 6-8 waiting for the 7. He just drew this. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong screen. Yeah. You're right, Garth. Good job.
was really wondering what was going on there.
I was trying to
you're looking
make
at your
a new
phone,
screen. No, and then
well,
the computer. But yeah, exactly what you just said. Wait, so I was a little bit on a delay. Hold on. I wanted to get the ads, but I don't know where it is, so I'm looking for it.
We have a few different. Oh wow, man! What do you even do here? I think so. You got a con. No, I guess you don't got a con.
I have a new business proposition for dude. Dude's gonna open the first Thai restaurant in his state.
I guess actually, I'll say it. Sorry to be so one-track minded about the game here, but I guess 4-7 of dots. I guess that's why you don't con there, huh?
Yeah.
Because 4-7 of dots could be Tanyo and Ipeko.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry that Garth is just so into commentating Mahjong on this Mahjong commentary stream.
Stick in the mud. Oh my god! No! 2 cons! What do you even do? See, now you got to do con and con. I think, no?
There's one. And yeah, definitely.
And
You got to do it now. Yeah, for sure. There's no
what a
reason not
weird-
to.
It's such a weird thing to see, though. I mean, man.
It's perfect.
Draw it. Oh, he lost it.
And Nissan! Whoa! Hey, bring it. I can't see your shoulders in the way. 7. There it is. Thank you. And like he didn't even have time to count those foo. You know, like when you con, usually
And,
you're counting the foo. You usually have at least a round to count the foo, but
oh yeah.
when you
Well,
draw
I
on
guess, yeah,
Nishan,
you
you
know,
have
once you
no
have it.
time.
But yeah, it was Tanyao, Tsumo,
Nishan.
Linshan, and with the 2 cons, that's gonna push it up to Mongun. Even if they're middle of the road cons, if you get 2 of them and they're
I think it ends up being
concealed.
Nissan Sanku.
Was it Nissan Sansu? Okay.
It's 60 foo,
But it
right?
would be
32 plus.
because he's drawing it, huh?
I think it would be 60 foo.
I think you might be right.
So WRC rules would be Mangan, but you don't get that extra 100 points in Kyogi in the competition rules.
There you see it. But I only paid 3,900 points.
I had a few extra seconds to count the foo than than Kodama did. We should get some names on here. How about that?
That's Tenpai, and he's not going to wait for Sanshoku or the outside hand. It is really early, but it's not the greatest wait.
Oh,
And
no,
let's see,
these
Dora?
are...
Oh, he does have 2 Dora. Okay, that's why. So the 2 Dora does create the value in the hand that tempts him to want to go for the win immediately, even if the weight is not ideal.
Okay, just give me a second to get the names, because it turns out these were not, the
Oh my god, and he
positions were
did
not
draw.
carried over. So
Sorry, he did draw the 1 of cracks immediately. That's seriously what he drew Ipatsu, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh, I would be so annoyed. I'd be incensed. I think I might chombo just for the
a spite
no,
chumbo.
sorry. Yeah, I'd be like, you guys, I'm sorry, I have to have this 1 of cracks. I'll take the chumbo, but seriously, I need the 1 of cracks here. Oh wait, what? Wait,
Hip,
what is he waiting for?
Hip said I had an audible gasp and my dad looked at me. What are you watching on YouTube? Okay, kitty.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Oh, well, you get to Tenpai on like the 3rd draw, and you think, okay, I'm finally getting lucky here, and then blam, the Mahjong gods are just all, no, you're not lucky.
Sounds like a date for Garth. Sorry.
Really? Date for me? Somebody wants to go on a date?
Oh, you don't even get to the part where you think I'm getting lucky. Okay. Never mind, guys. I was giving him too much credit.
I deserve no credit.
Somebody got what I was joking about, right? I know Garth
Oh.
did. Somebody else got it.
So let's see. There are not a lot of 3s of bamboos. I think we've got 2 left. Here's 1 in Arai's hand. And there's 1 in Kodama's hand. Kawasaki will again be the final dealer, but will that doom him to last place again?
I feel like I'm more often doomed to last place when I'm first dealer. No, you didn't get the
Yeah,
joke?
I definitely.
So, guy said, "Oh, look!" You look at the hand and you're like, "Oh, I'm getting lucky," and then the Mahjong gods say
Oh.
no, and I said, "Oh yeah, that's like a date for Garth when he says, oh look, I'm gonna get lucky," and then the gods say no, or the girls.
Denied.
Okay, and it wasn't a great joke, but it was.
It's been so long since Garth's been on a date. Arai takes Tenpai. Trying to put a stop to Yazaki's move here. No real value in the hand, so he's really just looking for a stop to the bleeding. Waiting for the 4-7 of cracks. Here's 2 of the 4s he needs. Here's a 4 and 7, so and here's another 7. So, and he's got a 7, so there's really only one of each. I think we have 1 of each 4 or 7 of cracks waiting for Arai. And there's still 2 3s of bamboos. Oh, he'll give up. He drew Dorda. Here is one of the remaining 3s of bamboos. And Yazaki with the possible monster. Had he waited 1 turn, he could have waited quietly for the 3 of bamboos. And it might very likely have come out, and he would have had the Chanta Sanshoku Dori Dori for Ichiman Misen. As is, he goes for the quick reach and nets only 2,000 points with the no 10 penalty. And his reach 6 stays on the table. And he's sort of trying to look out the top of his eyes as if, no, I'm fine. I'm fine with all that.
Just like have a habit of looking out the tops of his eyes. So. All right, this is gonna be, I think we have a Kokshi attempt. Dori Dori is how Garth thinks he's so cute when he says Dora Dora.
That's how all the Smart Station guys said.
It doesn't shorten it or anything. It has no like, and yeah, it has no function. It just, for some reason, they think it's cool.
Yes. Function follows form.
And it wasn't just Dori Dori. They'd say like a lot of things like during the whole game. It's a fun, like, I have never been there because no one ever invited me. Even though I invited Garthe to all my sets all the time, pretty much. But I don't think, have you ever invited me to a set? I don't think you ever
definitely
have
invited
anywhere.
You to a set. Oh, I've definitely invited you.
When?
After Smart Station.
No.
With my director guy, my Nakameguro director guy.
No, you did
I've
not.
definitely invited you.
I would have definitely gone to that.
No, I mean, you just didn't have time. So, like, it's true. I haven't
after
found
Smash
time
Station?
for you. Yes.
There's no reason I wouldn't have time after Smash Station, ever.
Yes, I've definitely asked for... But the thing is, it's always going to be, like, last minute. Because that's the way my life is planned.
I know, but there's no reason that after Smash Station, we're at the studio and Smash Station said, let's go play Mahjong. There's no reason that
I'm sorry. I mean, after Smash Station ended forever, and I stopped playing Mahjong with those guys, then the only people I played set with was my director buddy, different director, not even Smash Station director, my director buddy from Thunderbolt.
No,
wow,
you did not invite me.
I did.
Nope.
Boy, we have some interesting outside-ish and pair hands going on.
My Yusongisms? You have some Yusongisms?
That completes a run finally for Kawasaki. There's another pair for Arai. No continuation of Kokshi for Kawasaki for Yazaki. Well, that makes a run for Kawasaki. Oh, and then that's Tenpai. Arai gets the Tenpai first. Managed to win the first game, but almost sort of Mangan. Dropped him down into last place pretty quickly here, but he's waiting for Dora, of which there are almost none left. There's one more Dora, perhaps. Here is one. He's got one in his hand, and I think another one also just went to Yazaki. Yes, Yazaki has one Dora. All right, so Arai is drawing to one Dora, the 8 of cracks, to go with his current 8 of cracks. I think the other players are giving up. There's a completed run for Kodama, but he just wasn't going for it anymore. Everybody giving up. Will the final 8 of cracks go to Arai? There's a 5 of cracks. Still just giving up. Four more draws to go.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Yusong does say that. Yusong, instead of saying like left player or kamicha, he says left lord. Which makes sense with the kanji. It's like I mean it's house, but it could be like you could think of it as like landlord kind of.
Oh, yeah, I see. Still one 8 of cracks out there with a couple more draws to go. Yazaki, no temptation for Tempai. Just got to find the safe tile. He's got 3 Shaws there. And not sure if his hand looks super suspiciously Chitoitsu-ish, but he does manage to find something that's not the south tile. And Arai will be the only player Tempai, waiting for Dora. That does get him a little bit closer to positive points again, though. Nobody had hundreds, so they're paying him on, or nobody had thousands, so they're paying him thousands with their 5,000 point sticks.
Well, Noten Station. Genbutsu Oingo Boingo? What? What is that?
Oingo Boingo. There's that name. Do you remember Oingo Boingo?
I don't know what that is. So no.
They were a band. I just realized I was confusing with Milli Vanilli. They're definitely not Milli Vanilli. I forget what their big songs were. Oingo Boingo. Definitely remember the name Oingo Boingo. It's a hard name to forget.
I thought this is supposed to be referring to a Mahjong term in this chat message.
Oh, maybe. Yes.
Will
Maybe
we
I
ever
once
get
again
Mahjong
failed.
tutoring with Jen and Garth? I'm sure. Are you sure that
Yeah.
that's beneficial for you? Like, are you sure that's what you want in your life?
You want to know how to move up from E2 to E1, or perhaps E3 to E1. We can help.
Or if you want to learn how to move from E1 to E3 in just one season.
I might try that again. I'm almost on pace.
So Garth and I are actually in the same league now for both Pro League, JPML Pro League, and Armo.
Wow.
And we might even play
But
against each other in Armo if Garth shows up for his matches.
yes, I might do that.
You never know.
Got to keep it exciting somehow. All right. Dora has moved, or Dora, Oya has moved on to Kawasaki. We have a pretty quick East round again forming here.
Yes, Kamita is player on the left, Shimoto is player on the right, Toyman is player across. And for some reason, in English, they say Kami and Shimo, and like they shorten it. And it will never not sound weird to me. Sounds very weird to say Kami and Shimo to Jenn, but everyone seems to like it, so
You know what else sounds funny to Jen is when Garth says toy men.
no, you were saying Toy
Wait.
Me when it's actually
Oh, I
Toy
was saying
Men.
toy men.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I was thinking, am I going to get it right this time or am I going to get it wrong? Ay, ay, ay.
So a guy said the right one just now, thinking it was actually the wrong one. Just in case anyone
See,
missed
I
that.
gotta keep it entertained. I'm an entertainer.
Yes, that's true.
Definitely on purpose.
Everyone is entertained. They told me.
There's another pair, but that actually ends up throwing into Arai. He gets his reach stick back, and he gets his dealership back, and I think he may even get positive points back. Oh, and once again, that comes from Kawasaki. Kawasaki having a rough final table of it so far.
Yeah, Kawasaki has definitely had the roughest so far of everybody.
When you take your final two tiles as dealer, do you do the thing where you just like with one grab manage to get the your last tile and the first draw?
Oh, you mean like instead of going chon chon, just go ch chon?
Yeah, just super
No,
chon.
I never even tried it actually.
Yes, me too.
Like I've never even attempted it because it's just like, my hands are too small to do that. And I know that your
Ah,
tiles
yes.
are just too heavy to do it. So
I'm going to use that excuse. My hands are too small. I have small hands for my height. That's E Shanten for Yazaki. Very quick E Shanten. And are we going to move to this full flush? Half flush, perhaps? I think we are. All right. Angling for a flush. And of course, there are two doors. I guess if he gets to Tempai with Yampin, not waiting for Yampin, if he gets the Pinfu and two Dora, I guess he probably reaches. It's not going to force the flush even after he gets Tempai. Oh no, the wrong one. Ouch.
it's actually toy
That's what it
women.
feels like.
Thank you very much. Dude says it's actually toy women, not toy men. Garth, laugh. You can laugh at other
Sorry,
people's
sorry.
jokes. It doesn't have to be only your jokes are funny, okay?
I'm sorry. I was still contemplating uh, the wrong move with the supine. Just wondering how disappointing. Oh, so he's committing to the flush. He can pawn the nine of bamboos, the last nine of bamboos. A possibly monstrous hand for Arai here. Still 10-5 for Yazaki. Waiting for the three of dots. When will it come out? So we've got, oh, no, that means the three of dots is coming out if he gets the Tempai. Oh, and there it is. So the possibly monstrous hand for Arai cannot come to be.
Wasn't
He
even that
looks a
much
little
suspense.
disappointed.
Will it come out? Will it come out? Just came
No.
out. Garth
Yeah.
keeps trying to talk about Mahjong. I don't get it.
Pedal.
It's weird.
Pedal.
It's like, it's almost like the name of the channel has the word Mahjong in it.
For once,
Baffling.
trying to do my job since I totally screwed the pooch on Monday. Whoops. All right. We continue to move through people's turns as dealer at snappy pace.
Garth is just so obsessed with
Kodama.
Mahjong.
Yeah,
We're pretty obsessed
did
with
better at
Mahjong.
no. I did better at North Kanto this week than I did in normal league last week, which was just terrible.
There isn't Mahjong in the name of this channel. Yes, huh? It's just in it within the middle of an acronym.
Yeah. Yes, huh?
That's a word.
Oh yeah, that's the way I say it too. I was really just emphasizing the fact that that's the way I say it too. That's what I meant.
Like my kids have never heard people say "nuh-uh," so when I say "yes, huh," they say "no, huh."
Yes, it's
We're
always
working.
important to just
It's
yes.
reverse engineering of the.
Keep the contradictions consistent. All right, now we've got the double, you got the triple gut shot for Arai. This continues to be one away from ready and not a possible route to Sanshoku at the moment. I wonder what he'll do if he gets that choice. Oh, the triple gut shot and gets the middle ones, so you can't use the other ones.
Okay, that is
That's
Tenpai.
Tenpai.
No
He
Sanshoku
won't
chance, but I
reach.
think that's why he's not reaching. Like in
So
the
he'll wait for
WRC
the.
rules, I think you could just reach that. Even though
Hmm,
it's not PIFO, I think you could just reach it. But um, with A rules, competition rules, you want to get at
yeah,
least one more Han if you can, maybe two.
right. So he can also switch to Ipeko if he gets the I believe the 5 or 8 of cracks. So there are quite a few tiles that add value to the hand, even though we happen to know that a lot of the a lot of the tiles are elsewhere.
Yeah, where is Brian? I told you guys not to go away, and you guys seemed like truly frightened not to listen to me. Looks like Brian snuck out.
Well, he draws his winner. Um, it was kind of amazing how few of the tiles that he wanted to improve the value of his hand were available. Um, there was a triple of the 4s in somebody else's hand, so that the Sanchoku was going to be pretty unlikely. And there was somebody else had a pair of 5s and one of the 8s, I think. Like there was really surprisingly almost nothing that he was going to draw, except apparently for his winner. He was going to draw that.
Well, at least he drew it, and it didn't
Oh,
wasn't discarded, and he had to let it go.
here's a bunch of Sozu and pairs. Also a pair, though. Is he going to get rid of the... All right, we'll start with that. So one away from ready immediately for Yazaki. He is in the lead for this game. And currently the only player with positive points. So a quick poem of the one of dots, one of bamboos, I think. Pretty. Oh, we're going to need another poem. So just all triples. If he can get Hatsu, that is going to still be, a completed south triple for Arai. And one Dora. Can Yazaki get to Tenpai in time? That completes a run and one away from ready. I would imagine if the gut shot comes out from Kawasaki, I probably cheese.
Oh,
Oh, and we got an improvement. Oh, we have the possible outside hand forming here. All
But possible
right.
outside hand, but also possible like full straight and a possible.
Oh yeah, I hadn't even thought of that.
There's lots of
I
possibles.
gave that zero consideration. Immediately, the one of cracks goes to Kodama.
Ooh, look at that
Ooh,
fill
this fills
in.
in a gap
Yeah, that
for
makes for
Kawasaki.
a sticky one away shape. A little bit hard to tell
Suddenly, a
with that
lot
9
more.
8.
Yeah.
Oh wow. What?
What? Just what?
I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, I was just. I can't wait to see what happened when it comes back around.
Was somebody
I'm not figuring it out.
scary looking?
Yeah.
Like Shimocha has not discarded any dots, so maybe I should discard one for him.
But doesn't want to let go of south yet because he can't see any souths.
But like,
Or maybe
I guess
cause
it is
it's also
southerly.
his. I guess it's his seat wind, so maybe. Wow. Jenn and Garthe are befuddled. All right, so now he's thinking about possibly getting a nice weight in the Pinzu, apparently.
Like, he could have also kept the pair of twos and hoped for a nice weight in the pinsu, I think. I don't
Yeah.
think.
Oh, actually, yeah. I was just thinking about Arai here right now, having given up. It seems like on the outside hand. Yeah, I'm still baffled a little bit about Kawasaki's move, except like maybe he's just kind of playing for his final turn as dealer. You've got the pawns from Yazaki, and maybe figures, all right, I just don't have it to go for this hand. Even after that nice feeling. All right,
Okay,
this
that's
is Tempai.
8-9
Got it.
reach.
Okay, wait.
Reach.
Waiting for the 69 of dots. The double single tile weight. And Yazaki is in a bit of a spot. He's pwned and pwned. Not a lot of tiles to play safely. And I guess this is where Kawasaki feels kind of, see, giving up was the right move. Oh, and he throws in some points to Arai. Yazaki had the lead and gives it up to Arai. So a couple of chances for Yazaki there. Like, boy, the earlier hand when he reached, I don't know, man. It was so early. I guess. I mean, it's really easy to make that argument for and he's got two Dora. Just the way it worked out to immediately have gotten the one of cracks, which would have given him Chanta Sanshoku. It was such a huge change in the value. And then even without reaching, he could have had Hanemon and waited quietly for the three of bamboos. Not sure what the right way to play there, what the best EV is. But it sure has turned out to be an unlucky break for Yazaki. So Arai back in first place, not only for this game, but for the entire final table. A very comfortable lead at the moment if he can hold on in this final hand. There is only a 400-point difference between him and Yazaki. And also a very small difference between Kawasaki and Kodama. Kodama looking to get anything just to get back into third place. And actually, that's a kind of nice hand. Filled in a nice gap there with the Monzo. He could get to a full straight with the right draw. Oh, he's got a Dora. That Dora all by itself is kind of in the way. This completes a run for Kawasaki. How does he play it? So he'll keep the 4 of cracks in the middle of the road. Two Dora for Yazaki. He's hoping that Dora comes out probably from Kawasaki. Oh, and the 7 of cracks. Ouch. All right, that's Tempai for Yazaki. Don't think Hatsu is going to come out from Arai anymore. Oh, it's not in Arai's. It's in Kodama's hand. So he's not going to go for the straight. Can Kodama get to Tempai without having to throw the green dragon? I feel like if he gets to Tempai here, if he gets a nice like 5 or 7 of Pinzu, the Dora is going to come out. Would it?
I don't know.
What's that?
I don't think so.
You think so? You don't? You're betting on his
Yeah.
stickiness,
I think the 8 will come
his
out. I think
stinginess.
if it gets 5 or 7, I think it'll be the 8. Oh,
You think
not
he'll wait
anymore.
for
Not
Dora
anymore.
Tonki? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you would aim for Dota Tonki for sure, but maybe not anymore. Probably see a fold. No. It's only game 2. So the only one who's like really in sort of a desperate position is Kawasaki.
Is his reach? So for the moment, it's all about him not drawing Hatsu. Seven of dots and the 2 of dots.
I don't see any reason to like really fight against this reach here because we're gonna get another hand no matter what, unless you actually win it. But if you like deal in or something, you're gonna be in a really bad position. So I don't think.
It's just that Yazaki has such a huge chance here with waiting for Dora. If Kawasaki isn't waiting for Dora, I mean he doesn't know where Dora is, right? Then he's it's going to come out from him because he's reached. Be interesting to see if Yazaki finds a fold.
But I mean, you're not just watching the dealer, right?
No.
So we're talking about Kodama, whether Kodama is gonna push or not, right?
Oh, I was talking about isn't Yazaki the one with waiting for Dora?
We're talking about
Am
this
I
hand.
confused?
You said in this hand, you said if he get drawn a 5 or 6,
Oh,
so Yazaki will draw the Dora.
oh, before, yeah. I figured he was giving up. Yeah, I was thinking about Yazaki, what he might. Was I think? Wait, I forget. I forget what I was saying now.
I don't know.
But
I was
Yazaki.
still talking about whether Kodama. I mean, by the time he
Okay.
resolved it, he had already folded. But you're saying we might see Kodama discard the Dora, and I was saying I don't think we will because this is not a hand worth fighting for
I see.
against Kawasaki. But
Yes, I forgot to. Yes, pay attention to that part of the conversation. I instantly forgot about Kodama. I was all excited about the Dora, and he did draw it. So Yazaki saves.
Yeah, there was one left in the
place.
wall. There was one left in the wall.
Picks a good spot to fight. Happened to have thrown 5,200 to Arai to give Arai a shot at first place in that game, but Yazaki snatched it right back. So I think that's both games. Arai finishing first place and Yazaki finishing second, which means that there's going to be a pretty good gap between those two players and Kodama and Kawasaki, and especially Kawasaki finishing Kawasaki finishing last again because Oya Cubberty. He was Oya there, and that was going to be a 2,300 point hand. And as Oya, he would have moved down past Kodama into last place. So I believe the standings for both the first and second games were exactly the same. Arai in nice shape. Oh no, I'm sorry, I got that exactly backwards. Arai and Yasaki switched places. So
Yeah, so
probably gonna be pretty close.
there is no Uredora, so even if you need an Uredora to get to first, it's not coming in the A rules or playing the competition rules. So yeah, exactly. All right. I wanted to ask you, Garth, how was the entrance ceremony? I don't think we talked about entrance ceremony.
The school entrance ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was a little interesting to be sitting in the in all the parent section and then suddenly see a couple of the people. Oh, first of all, like our baseball coach walked in. We're like, oh wow, he's in the PTA. Okay, yeah, sure, all right, that makes sense. And then totally randomly, also like sitting over with all the PTA people, but I guess he's not part of the school staff, but he's part of something. I guess is this guy that I drink with at Thunderbolt all the time. Like what? And now I really have to try to figure out his name because I've known him probably for at least 10 or 15 years and just always wondered, what is that guy's name? And he's one of these, he's definitely obviously some big person in the community because he's one of those people that walks around sometimes like as a group of three or people banging the sticks of wood together to, I guess, warn you to be careful about fires.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's usually just like the local government like committee. But I mean, at the entrance ceremonies they always have like they always have the mayor and like some like city council people. So is it possible he's on the city council?
It's quite possible, yeah. It seems like he's a pretty heavy duty Nakameguro person.
Yeah, they usually have people. They usually have like one or two, maybe two or three people from the city council. They have like someone from the board of education, someone from. We usually have three people from the city council, and like we always get the mayor. I don't know if all the other schools get the mayor because I have to assume that some of the entrance ceremonies and graduations are on the same
but at the same time,
at the same time. So I don't know if we just get the mayor because he lives in our school district, like our school's zoning or something. I don't know, but I cannot understand a word that guy says. Like, I don't know how he gave speeches to be elected, but.
Yeah, I mean, our school certainly is closest to the mayor's office because we are right across the street from the Meguro Kuyakusho. But I don't remember if the mayor was there.
The mayor of the Kuyakusho. Did you say the mayor of the Kuyakusho?
I sort of did say that, but
he's only the mayor of the ward office. Nowhere else in the ward, but in the ward office, he's the mayor.
Like, he totally rules the ward office, but not the city somehow. Yeah. So yeah, that doesn't make any sense. But what is a much more interesting story is actually I came home after dropping off everybody in the car, dropping off my cousin at the airport. Put my bike in the little bike area by our house, and I'm like, God, it smells like dirty diaper in here. Like, why does it smell like a diaper? And then I as I'm putting my bike in, I kind of noticed some paper on the ground. I'm like, what's that? And then I kind of put my light on it with the camera. There's a gigantic pile of poo, like right outside our, like the little bike area where we like for our house. And somebody's just left like a couple pieces of tissue paper there, like as if they were going to start to clean it up, I guess. But then they were just like, "Oh my God, it's just too massive." And I was like, "Are you joking me?" And it was amazing because it was like a year ago there was a very similar gigantic pile of poo around the corner from our house, which, speaking of people being in the community, this guy who always puts up stickers telling people not to put up stickers. It's the irony of this guy's postings, like, because he's like really upset about people putting up graffiti and posting stickers, like, you know, the goofy little gang like stickers that people post sometimes.
Yeah.
But then he's posting stickers himself, and I'm like, I mean, the irony of it, I think, all because his stickers say like posting stickers is a crime, and then it also says, and also it's always in English, so I guess he always thinks that the people posting the stickers are
Or
foreigners.
foreign, yeah.
But so last year, the pile of poo was right around his
I'm
house,
sorry, Kip. You
and
should wait to have dinner until after our stream's over, probably.
oh
Okay,
yeah.
so and
But I thought for sure, like, this is like there's like a poo terrorist going around our neighborhood. But then mommy, so yeah, my wife, she's like, oh my God. So she posts this on Instagram. She's like, oh my God, what is this a thing? Like, it's the difference between the people from our country and you know, my country and your country. Speaking of like my country, she's like, you know, like my husband, when he saw the pile of poo, he instantly thinks it's like a poo terrorist. But I just thought like somebody came out of the bar kind of around the corner from our house, and then suddenly they're like, oh my God, I can't wait anymore. I got to go. And so they just went there by everything. I don't know. Uh, oh, and then she also thought that if it was a poo terrorist, then definitely probably I was the target of the terrorism, because that's where I'm the one who uses the bike the most.
somebody's Garth being targeted. Speaking of intercultural relations, look at that segue.
Yeah, perfect.
We have the M League and World Reach 2026 US Tour happening in Las Vegas. Tickets are on sale now, and it's early bird special right now. And also, there's no sales tax. So at first we thought there was sales tax, but there's no sales tax, so it's even cheaper than you thought.
Wow.
It's
Not only
400.
that, look at all those famous people.
Yeah, okay. I have to tell you, like, 450 sounds like a lot to me because I don't have a lot of money, but I have never seen these 6 pros together in M League uniform ever in my life. Like at any event ever. You might get 4 M Leaguers together. The tours they have in Japan are 4 at a time. I've never seen all 6. Plus Yumi Ootani. Plus Shigekazu Moriyama. Have you ever seen like that many together, like for an actual event? Besides, I mean, we used to have the Ronron Real Taikai. I guess they maybe still have it, but I still think it's not as like kind of amazing as this, where you actually get to play with
This is some pretty star-studded action.
You get to play with at least one of these 6.
Amazing.
So at the Real Taikai, you might get to play with like someone like me. Well, not anymore. They don't invite me anymore. But when they used to invite me. But I think that these 6 are kind of more amazing than that. And also there's like a lot more announcements that haven't come out yet that we'll be announcing like throughout May and stuff. So it's kind of crazy and exciting. And I've been putting together these goodie bags, like collecting items for the goodie bags. And there's some things in there that like you will never be able to get anywhere else in your life ever. They will only be available at this event.
Wow.
Yeah, Yumi and Hiroshi will be playing. Hirano will be playing. I will probably be commentating and not playing, so that means I get to hang out with all you guys. Except for if you're at the event, you should be at the event. But anyone who's like in Brazil and can't make the event, because it's very far away, will get to hang out with me on the stream. So I think that's awesome.
Pretty good deal.
Yeah. What else? I don't know. I think they just announced that there's gonna be like a reception on Friday night. So y'all can come and have a drink, and there'll be Mahjong tables set up if you want to play extra tables, extra Mahjong games on the tables. So it's the expendables of Mahjong. I gotta look up expendables. I don't know this term. Anyway, it's gonna be pretty awesome. So of course it will be streamed on the World Reach channel, not this channel, but we're all friends. World Reach channel is friends. And didn't somebody say earlier, like, why does Garth never leave the JPML channel? Like, go outside of? The only reason he's not streaming on the WRC channel is because that's more like overseas times. And Garth has an itty bitty apartment with many people living in it. And I think 5 a.m. is not a realistic commentary time for him.
That is a good point.
Because people are sleeping, people are getting ready for schools and stuff. So it's not the channel, it's just the times. So Garth is generally available between like 10 and 6. And
School hours.
yeah, and I have a little closet that I turned into an office, and I put up like sound muffling. It's not really sound muffling, I guess it's echo muffling stuff. So I can like close that door and not really bother anybody in my house to commentate. So that's the difference. Garth is very welcome on the WRC channel. It's just that it's just the times that we stream. You'll get there Friday?
Someday.
Oh yay! I'm so excited, Kip. Kip's coming to Vegas. That's awesome.
Yay!
I will also be in San Francisco at the end of this month for the PML Open. I think that there's probably still room. Oh, it's not PML Open, it's PML Invitational. I think there's still room. They do have like a minimum you have to be able to, I don't know, score and stuff. Like, it is an invitational, so you can express interest and see if they'll let you come. I'm not sure exactly what the exact rules are, but I will be in Fremont in the Bay Area.
You pronouncing that like you're from Dune, like they're Fremen?
There's only one E. It's not Fremont.
I know,
There's only
I know,
one E.
but it is Fremont.
It's just very silly because if they wanted it to be Fremont, they should put an extra E in.
Yes, then they could have said that in Dune too. I mean, actually, I
don't
always
know what Dune is. What's Dune? I have no idea what that is.
What?
Okay. I'll get there with no auto hype. It's okay. The auto hype is like you'll get used to it in a minute. It's fine. And plus, like, it's not a like super serious pro tournament. It's a fan event in Vegas, so like people will open the wall for you. It's fine. Don't worry. And they'll score for you, and it'll be fine. It's gonna be fun. You don't have to be nervous. Just be excited.
So much fun.
It's Fremont with an E, with 2 E's. I spelled it with 2 E's so it could be Fremont, and they said no, it's just 1 E, so they don't want it to be Fremont. Blame me.
It's funny.
I have to watch and read Dune too. It's a movie and a book, or what? I don't even know what.
It was originally a book. Yeah, it's one of those books that like probably everybody my age read when when they were like in their teens, like except for me. That one and Lord of the Rings. I somehow managed to miss those.
I think
I managed to
19 when I read Lord of the Rings. 19 or 20. Probably 19. I don't know. Did I beat you? Are you older than that?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't read it until I got to Japan and when the movies came out. I mean, I read the first 2 because I saw the first 2 movies and I was like, oh my god. I mean, I loved the movies, and then I read the books and I'm like, oh my god, the books are so much better. If I want to enjoy the final movie, I must not read the 3rd book. And I just couldn't wait because it was going to be another 6 months. So I read the book, and then it was awesome. And then I saw the movie. I was like, oh yeah, I sure blew that.
It's still pretty good, I think. And I could read the book and watch the movies over and over. But the Ring of Power is even better, I think.
Really, you like Ring of Power? I don't have Amazon, so I haven't watched it. Mm-hmm. Just the theater nerds who review all kinds of different stuff like that and Star Wars and all the Marvel stuff. Like they cannot stand it.
Well, you know what?
They stand it like crazy.
There's a lot of people who like go back and say, okay, Lord of the Rings was like the movies were made really poorly and have all the. I don't.
There are people who say that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read any of the haters, so I don't care. And I don't. What is Dune even about? I have no idea what. I've gotten zero explanation except for that everyone read it except Garth, and then Garth read it.
Science fiction, space travel. and I mean it's set in the future and space travel and science fiction, but it's really kind of the same old
I mean, I've never
same old
seen
stories,
Star Wars either, so
battling dynasties.
no, yeah, and I've
You've never? What did you just say? You've never seen Star Wars?
no, I've seen Spaceballs.
Wish you could see the candy that I randomly picked up. That it's called It says it's Unreal. That's my thought right now. It's
Or
called Unreal.
you have those hearts, the sweet hearts.
Is that what it is? Well,
It's
it looks like it's
a little heart
chocolate with
that has, I don't know, like the
coconut on it.
Valentine. That's what the Valentine hearts always say, stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, I've never seen Star Wars. Like space battle hasn't been a big thing for me ever. But I've also I said to KY 2 days ago, I said, I think that I know less about anime than any other person in Japan. And he said, yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I've never met anyone who knows less about anime than you. so,
Wow.
so I found out that his favorite anime was Bake Monogatari. Bake Monogatari. And I also learned that that was different than the Kitaro, the Gegege Kitaro anime for the first time ever. So,
Me too, then.
so I decided to watch Bake Monogatari because that's his favorite anime, and so I'm learning about one anime. Dune is an anti-messianic message packaged in a metaphor for American involvement in the Middle East, not Middle Easy, Middle East. A very relevant book now. Yeah, Bake Monogatari. And now, because I told him I wanted him to start to like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And so, anyway, it was a long conversation. And so I'm watching Bake Monogatari. And I'm like a little bit annoying. I ask a lot of questions. Anyway, okay, so I think we can wrap it up. We did some mahjong, we did some podcasting, basically. This was podcasting. It's good.
We have a wide range of discussion.
I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but hey, Pagel, what's up? I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I've never watched Star Wars.
In this discussion, I think it might be possible that I know even less about anime than you.
Maybe. I don't know. I know very little. I know that Miyazaki Hayao movies are always very preachy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about it. Okay.
All right. Time to ramble on.
It's not the started anime. Oh, Bake Monogatari is not a good entry anime. I mean, I've seen Demon Slayer and Nana. Okay.
I have seen neither of those. Yep.
Yeah. Have you seen any Have you seen Evangelion? I don't know which one is correct.
No.
It's different in English and Japanese.
I have
Starter.
not. I've seen maybe one or two of the Ghibli movies.
Yeah.
I used to read a fair number of the manga, like Mahjong manga.
Mm-mm-mm.
And I read a few young magazine manga that I think probably became anime later, but I don't know. I can't remember. I read more than I watched.
Yeah, we're more manga readers than anime watchers, but I'm making an effort. So, all right, just watch Spy Family. My kids do like the characters, the Spy Family characters, but I think I have a puzzle of Spy Family. Spy Family is excellent.
That's anime?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I thought it was a movie.
I
like
think
the live action movie.
Oh no. Well, I mean, the Japanese version is an anime, and you're probably thinking of like Spy Kids, which is a Disney movie.
Oh yeah.
Which has
once again, Jenn, the Garthe whisperer.
Which hat Atelier I can't say that word. Can you say that? Atelier? Atelier?
Atelier. Like a
Tried watching Akagi, but it's very difficult. Yeah, that is like the one thing that people hate about. Okay, it's one of the many things people hate about Garth and I is that we are not Akagi people. That makes it really
don't
hard in the English community.
don't get that one.
Okay. We got it. We actually really got to go, guys. So I'm love talking to you, chatting with you, and we will be back on Monday with the E3 special, and back the Wednesday after that. We're gonna miss the Wednesday at the end of the month because of I'll be in Fremont with an E, one E, and Fremont with an E. Okay, see you guys later. What?
That's Golden Week? Okay. Just hoping that's Golden Week.
It's the week before Golden Week. It's like
Oh crap.
the front half of Golden Week.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm back. Okay. Yeah, I think I might be back.
I think you said you'd be back. But anyway. Yeah, it's the first day of Golden Week. We will be off. But anyway, we'll be back twice in the next week. And also Psychos and Team Battle on the WRC channel happening Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week. Alright, thank you guys. For Garth, I'm Jen. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, and it's easier and I